I think Loz is well aware what his optimal position is.
It's face down.
Hello, and welcome to the Cowboy for Game Yu-Gi-Oh! Podcast. We have returned. I'm your host, Jake. Today, I'm joined by Ben.
We returned last week.
Officially, that was...
We're back on set.
Yeah. On set. Yeah, this official set. I'm also joined by Blake from Blake Goes Face.
2 statues, 0 book.
And Loza from Loza.
Play ref.
How many?
Tress.
Thank you.
It has been... What?
That guy has started commenting on other videos shit talking now.
Have fun. He comments on every DM video and he's like, haha, ref bad, and then uploads his video of Slifer DM where he does a 17 card combo. He's like, that's how you play the deck.
Open 5 perfect cards.
Yeah. And
Anyway.
don't get interrupted at all.
True.
That was
0
my
ash.
Yu-Gi-Oh!
Happiness can't activate on any of those.
Yeah.
Okay. It's been a while. So how has our time been in Yu-Gi-Oh! From last year till now? Ben.
Well, I already did my YCS thing. So
But there's more to that. There's other things. What else has been going on?
I played Madolce this week.
You did? How'd that go?
It went fine.
Did it?
Yeah.
What did you end up on?
2-2.
Yeah. That is fun. Yeah.
It went fine.
It
is
is
exactly fine.
okay. Blake.
I helped a bunch of people out with testing that weren't you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I just randomly had other mutuals like Skono Sam and then people who were like, Flunder hard, and I went, it's not. And they went, but we're bad against it. I was like, alright, so I was just been helping a lot of people prep for YCS and stuff because we ended up not going, so I was like, fuck it, I may as well give some people the testing. I don't like Dueling Book.
No, Dueling Book is it.
I'm gonna, yeah, I thought I would no.
I hate it.
I avoided it for the longest time, and it's just...
The thing is, it was all, realistically, it's still all we have in terms of, current competitive testing. But at the same time, if you just want to play for the sake of playing, the option's there to play Master Duel now.
Yeah.
I like YGO Omega purely because it looks nice and has a rank ladder now.
Aesthetically, it is a
good.
lot nicer. It
You can set up games
prompts
pretty
you
easily too.
on stuff. It's
Yeah.
a lot easier to set up.
I like Dueling Book because, it's practical, but the amount of times people just waste your time with judge calls and shit, it's like...
I watched,
we're at 1,000 in a row.
I
Why are
watched
you judge
Leo sit on a couch for almost 2 hours on his phone.
See what I mean?
While there was a judge call on a... It was one of the tier traps, fuck. It was just that he wasn't able to return something to the deck because it had already gone to grave. That was the argument. Because, yeah. And
Yeah, but
it was the most... yes, it was the stupidest ruling ever. And Leo was like, yeah. And he went, I'm not doing anything. I'll let it. And then eventually the other guy left. And he was like, cool, no problem.
That's
But it just
honestly what
happens
it
so
boils
often.
down to
A hostage.
on Dueling Book
Patience.
most of the time. It's
Hostage
a,
combo.
It's a war of chicken.
Yeah.
Who's going to scoot first? Oh, do you have 2.5 hours
You
to wait
thought
for a
chicken
judge?
game was
Leo
bad.
does, because he's not doing anything.
He's at work.
Piece of work.
More often than not, the other person might as well because they're on Dueling Book, so
Yeah.
they have
Yeah.
nothing going on.
Well, you can just... Do you know the amount of... if you cared about your rating, right? Do you know the amount of games and rating you could win in the time you've waited for the judge?
Can you queue up
Exactly.
for another game? Can you open another Dueling Book?
No,
tab?
it
Let us do
figures
that,
out you're on two
please.
accounts. Yeah.
Please
It's like
let
a
us
poker
do
thing
that.
of people running multiple hands at once.
Yeah, like the
Yeah.
dude playing chess in the park where he's got
Yeah.
5 boards going along.
Yeah.
King.
Yeah, so that's your...
The Cowboy for Game Yu-Gi-Oh! Podcast wishes to disclose that you should always duel with your friends first before going to any third-party online apps. Just want to make that clear, and we will continue. Loza, how was your week? in
Dueling with
Yu-Gi-Oh?
friends.
I play Yu-Gi-Oh! Yes.
You upload content.
I
at the
sure
bare
do.
minimum. At the bare minimum.
I sure do. I haven't played a locals in a bit, mainly because we went on holiday.
Yes.
I was going to go to YCS because content, LMAO. Because format is scuffed. Everyone says format bad, every format. But this format...
This format bad.
I can't resolve Magician Souls.
It just feels a bit bonanza, is what it feels like. It's not like hatred. It just feels like there's so much shit going on right now, and the format's so muddled
Yep.
that people, you just run into stuff, and you're like, okay.
I finally got to a local and I was versing Kyra playing tier
Ishizu.
yeah, the fun deck, the epic deck.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
11
haha,
mil.
I'm big brain. I go Magician Soul, send DM, summon DM, respondo. She go chain a Shizu card. I'm like, haha, chain Eternal Soul, summon that same DM. change second Ishizu card. I'm like, why do they all do this?
Stop!
They all do it. Why?
It's
What the fuck?
Yeah, it's not pleasant.
It's just... I won't lie, I sat and watched Leo do mirrors for... Honestly, 1/5 of the time he was doing the mirrors, and even then I went, nah,
And
tapping out of this.
that's
And
not
then he
even-
didn't verse any mirror. It'll be verse like one.
And that's not taking into account bestials or whatever they're called.
Yeah.
That is also not fun.
It also banishes your Dark Magician.
Yes.
With souls on board, so it's a quick effect.
Yes, it's great, isn't it? The good thing is they're all dragons, and playing them with DM's good. And this is another reason to play Ref this format, because I'm like, guys, Bestials and Ishizu can't do anything about Ref, and no one's playing Ash. Play Ref, and people are still like, oh, I actually think Brand of Fusion's better. Brand of Fusion plays into 17 interruptions.
Every interruption under the sun.
Everything.
But you had your custom card contest and
That's
stuff.
going
gonna
great.
ask,
I
how's that
forgot to
going?
put my submission in.
You
didn't
still
submit.
can. You still
Oh, can we?
But I have
Okay.
Jake's. That video's going up tonight. Reviewing
I've
your
been checking them. I've been waiting
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
see.
Yours
It's
is
at the-
great.
It's at
It's
the very
genuinely
end
great.
of
Also,
the next one.
It's so much better that I.
with the
I liked it
thing
with
that
the navigation.
Yeah, so with the part that
was
happened in
funny.
the card, it was great. We literally, there were all of us, Lewis.
We were in the movie theater,
Yeah,
weren't
we
we?
were in the movies.
We're
and
watching Avatar 2. We're like, hey, look
in
at
the
Jake's
shed,
card.
in the shed, and we were looking at your card, and I went, "Does that say Magician's Navigation?" And he went, "Yeah." And I went, "Perfect."
Yeah, because I was like, Jake,
has to be done, like,
how
in the
is-
chain
Yeah,
or
I
something.
was like, how will Navi be face up? He's like, that's the point. I'm like,
Okay.
amazing.
Done.
Then he's like, wait, I meant Salvation. I'm like,
Nah.
no, take it back.
So yeah, do go submit a card for that if you want
The
to.
typo
Do
is
it.
now canon.
Yeah.
I laid
Um,
awake the other night thinking of my card, and I was like, I've got it. And then I just forgot to make it.
Right.
People are making the most busted shit, but the real good ones are the tame ones that people are like, this is probably what we will get.
Hey, well, we will get a need.
Someone
And
made
you're
like
yeah.
the Beaver Warrior fusion. I'm like, that's what we'll get.
That's
I
the
saw
one.
that yesterday. That's so good.
That's
I was
the
like,
one.
this is it.
A fusion of Beaver Warrior and Celtic Guardian.
Oh,
I want that too. Celtic
Beaver
Guardian. Beautiful, man.
Beaver
So my
Warrior
week in
and
Yu-Gi-Oh was
fusion
great.
with the wall.
Let's play Master Duel and go, damn, where's Illusion of Chaos? It's been like a year.
Honestly,
Wait,
I
is that
think
not out yet?
it's still not out, and the reason I think it's not out is literally because Spiral is good right now. So I feel like they don't want to give Spiral the boost until
Yeah.
they've decided to nerf it.
Yeah.
But we also don't have the shit cards like the new Tamias, which once again, terrible card, but we can at least play it and do the Dragonite combo.
They could just do like a big DM release for like the 25th anniversary.
That's kinda
Just
what I was
bring
thinking.
out all the DM support and like have higher craft rarities of royal rares and shit, like the higher hit rates on royal rares, I should say.
How long do you think it is until we get a Master Duel exclusive card?
Duel Links has done it, so you're right, we could
Yeah,
get
exactly.
I think-
Kyroid.
do-
Give
do
me
you think
Kyroid in the
potentially it would be like
TCG.
an anime card that hasn't been printed yet.
Ojama
that they-
Mandala,
they,
baby.
Like, try and bring in.
Possibly.
I don't think they would probably care enough to design new cards for it for a little bit.
I don't know if they'll ever bother with that. I did see something interesting the other day, actually. There's a terrible trap card that people are starting to play called Transmission Gear.
Okay. What did it do?
It's a paper, scissors, rock thing in the battle phase.
What a do you?
But the interesting thing about it, outside of the effect, which is trash, is that they've put an animation in for it.
Oh.
So you pick your thing, they pick their thing, and then it
Nice.
actually has an animation of what happens.
Cool.
Animation skipping turns? No.
Where were we up to? My week, or time. YCS was a fucking travesty. Literally, the only decks I lost to were the decks that I didn't test against because no one at our locals was playing those decks. Post YCS has been a little better. So literally the same list. I won locals on Tuesday and I won locals today. Today was a bit like there was only 7 people because
I
everyone else
wasn't
was.
there.
I forgot
Yeah.
to go.
Okay.
I forgot it's Sunday.
Oh, it is.
I was like,
Yeah.
I finally go to locals.
Yeah, you're like desperate to go to locals, and then you're like, "Are you coming, Liza?" Oh no, I'm in bed.
Nah, I'm sleeping.
This is a fact. I
Yeah.
do that.
Orange is coming up. I need to pick a deck.
Yeah.
What's
Oh,
orange?
Wait.
I'm
I know
assuming
the
it's not
place.
going to be.
That is the place.
Oceania?
It's a regionals, I
Region-
think. right?
Regional?
Yeah,
Should I
so
double
there's
check you?
Orange Regionals not this coming week, but the week after, and then
Should I
there's
do
a Penrith Regionals this Sunday.
And there's another regional in Canberra.
Regionals
this
getting
weekend.
points
The
for
good Canberra or the bad?
nationals?
The Good Canberra.
Hmm.
Saturday, Good Canberra regional.
Is that how it works? Regionals get you points for nationals? Is that how
No,
You
you
get
get
your
your
invite for
Invite.
Oceanics.
So Invite for
there is
the
no
22nd?
There is no nationals anymore.
Right.
They just do
Saturday.
states.
Just straight to
21st.
The Oceanics
Yeah.
is the state.
Is
Penrith
the,
No,
Yeah.
Oceanics
Nope.
still
Penrith
sits
22nd.
above states.
Cambridge
So
Right.
it's Oceanics, states, regionals.
I might do that.
Mayhaps
that
I will
shift
play
where you
Orange.
can
When
go.
is it?
Not
Saturday?
not this coming Saturday. The one after. So I think
Yeah.
it'd be the
20
28th or 27th.
28th.
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 Isn't that a Sunday?
It's Saturday. 26th is Australia Day?
Yeah,
and
it's-
that
Oh
is
yeah,
the
I know.
yeah.
I'm no good at
Australia Day testing.
that. Yeah. So post YCS, the deck has been doing a lot better. But also
Yes,
where
yes,
like
that is correct.
Jake's a
Tier
degenerate.
Shizu.
Jake's not going to any regionals and continues to play Shizu despite the fact that YCS is over. You're a degenerate, Jake.
It's fairly degen.
Sorry, Madolce.
Man has refused
No,
to
but that's the
have...
point, right? Like,
Let
he
me
just wants to
resolve
fuck around because there's no
magician's
events.
soul.
I don't even want to play serious at Orange.
And also, you're playing the more degenerate cards in both the decks that you've played. You played the
Right.
Ishizu in both your Dragon Maid
Yeah.
and your fucking...
Dragon Maid's cool though.
Yeah.
Is it?
When Ben
Is it?
plays it. Ben plays it because he doesn't want to wank to the cards like everyone else.
Yeah.
Doesn't he?
I know.
He did
I'm
buy the
standing-
Starlights.
He
I'm
has
standing
got
on my
Starlights.
I'm standing on my mountain.
And he...
The best player of that deck in the world needs to have the highest rarity.
Ben is the only Dragon Maid
You
player
have yet to
have
prove
bitches.
yourself as the best player of Dragon Maid in
Jake,
the world.
I think that's the safest claim he's made all podcast. Like the entire
We've got a lot of podcasts to go.
since Ben has entered this podcast to now, I think the safest statement you've ever made is that you're probably the best player because every other player is like just fucking scum. So I
Yes.
can't imagine they're very good.
That's true.
Also, like, it is a comparative thing. He has made some wild-ass claims as well, like we weren't getting a fucking ban list till Christmas.
We did.
No, I backed him on that. So that was not
Yeah,
that
y'all
wild.
were both wrong.
I was hoping for a pre-YCS Ben.
Yeah, just to like hit, just to tap.
I was
some
like, can I
stuff.
please resolve
It
one
would
of my
literally
cards?
just be to fuck over Australia. But
Yes.
I
Why
think there's a
not?
It's
regional...
not happened. It's not
Yeah,
like it's
hasn't that
happened
happened
18,000 times before.
Yeah.
Well, this is the thing. There's a YCS, I think it's in America, that happens like 2 days after the set for Kashtira releases.
Oh no.
I'm so hoping they get
Oh,
a
the
ban
new
list that
stuff.
week.
The new stuff.
Yeah,
'Cause the
yeah.
new stuff's good.
The DJ.
The field spell's really good.
The DJ shit.
Yeah.
Oh, it's gonna be pleasant.
Wait, DM's at level 7.
Yeah. It's you can mix
Oh,
it.
I remember.
It's okay.
you talking about this
Kashtira
card.
DM.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
One of the DM guys, Goldsmith of Chaos, he only plays like Kashtira DM.
Also,
Interesting.
why are you not playing high res DM?
High res.
Why
He doesn't give a
or low
fuck.
res? Why are you playing low res DM?
What do you mean?
Where you just fucking
What's
make
low
your
res?
deck fun, and you just
What is low res?
He is having
I
fun.
don't
no,
even
no,
know
no,
what
no,
that
no. You intentionally like cut anything that would be like busted. Like
No ref.
No ref.
Oh,
No,
oh
ref.
no.
You can play
Cut
Dragoon,
anything that's not
but
busted
you've got to make it with like
in
the fucking
Dark
scepters.
Magician.
Yeah, I've done that before. Every logos
Yeah.
I play without ref, I'm like, damn, I wish I had ref.
Have you seen the content he uploads? 90% of it is just, you want to open these 5 cards? Here you go.
Ref is too good for low res because you literally don't play a way to just
Is
stop
this a different
Dragoon.
format?
Yeah,
or
all
is this
ref.
just you go
No,
to
this
locals
was
and play
inspired
it?
by some content that we watched while we're doing YCS testing. It's fucking trash. Anyway,
That's great.
There is
We have a lot of news.
Subscribe to low res Yu-Gi-Oh. Low res duels.
There's a whole channel about
Look,
it now.
I'm not subscribed to the channel. I think Bragg and Sam have been uploading content and haven't
Oh,
told
it's
anyone
our
what the
content.
channel's
Yeah,
called.
go sub to it.
Oh.
Go sub to it.
Hell
Yeah.
yeah.
I thought it wasn't our content for a second.
No,
I was
it's our
like,
content.
I'm not shilling somebody else's content.
DM's already low res.
Yeah.
Okay, so quite a lot of news to get to.
Did you get the Adidas Dark Magician though?
Hell no.
Did we
I
speak about
I
that?
can't believe
So-
how
Go
for
expensive
it.
that is.
Oh, we can discuss this. This is the first point of news. Jake, this is the point of news. The Dark Magician card, the Dark Magician Adidas promo.
Yeah.
Slav Dark
I
Magician.
have searched everywhere and have not found how people in Australia got it.
They're sold out. I don't even know where
No.
they got them from.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah.
Like, I've been looking everywhere in Australia. I've been, like, back-end searching websites for its existence.
I'm glad you have, because I haven't, and I don't know where it is.
My assumption is that they've just international expressed from one of the 2 places in the world that have sold them so far.
It must be.
So, it definitely has not gone on the Adidas app.
Because damn, those things. That's it, like as just
That
the card.
DM is hot.
The card. The
It's
card is
hot.
hot, but also damn, that card expensive.
Mhm.
Just to get that.
Well, that's
The
the
shoes
thing.
dog
If
shit.
it
The
Yeah,
looks
the
dumb.
shit
If
fucking
everyone who says those shoes look good,
should be shot.
get over yourself.
They're card game players, not people that have looked at shoes ever.
This
Yeah.
is true.
Like, this card's so good, these shoes are so fucking good, they say, ready to duel. It's like, shut the fuck up.
Give me DM that says Adidas.
Anyway, second point of news.
Yes, moving on. So, quickly on Master Duel, we had a ban list come into effect as of January 10. Basically, Buster's doing its yo-yo thing. It's back to 3. Your mate, Zanmades at 3 now.
Yeah, baby!
Where's
And a bunch of other
I
addresses.
don't care, bro. You don't. I'm hand looping people for days now.
Have we already discussed this?
No,
No.
I thought this got announced ages ago.
it
No.
did. We haven't been on for a while.
Oh, yeah.
So
You have missed us.
Allude-
Because I remember having the discussion that Hunter was banned, so it didn't matter that Zenmates went to 3.
No, it got brought to 1 before,
Yeah.
which is the point at
Okay.
which.
Oh, that's why we've had this discussion before.
Yes.
But yeah.
Okay,
Hunter's
so
banned anyway.
Aluba's at 2, lowers the consistency, it's
Yeah,
fine.
that's
Duality and Demise both at 2 to stop Runic being fuckheads. Sky Striker, Kagari to 2.
Duality and Runic.
Everybody.
You can't special summon.
Yeah,
They
you
don't
just
want
do it
to,
on-
they just want to draw
Yeah,
floodgates.
you just do it
If
on the
you-
opponent's turn.
If you
Just a
activate
quick play.
Duality, you can't protect your field spell.
They don't care about that, they're going first.
Yeah, like, if you go first, it's fine, right?
Yeah. It also stops you from...
Once you already have the dude out, you just can duality.
You'd
You
rather
you just go.
every other turn.
Wait, isn't
Yeah.
it the rest of the turn? Like, for the entire turn you can't?
No, for the entire turn. For the entire
yeah.
so
But like next turn,
if you
can
Duality
just
and miss a field spell, you're fucked.
yeah, I guess.
Why would you play Duality
But
in
don't
that
all the
deck?
cards have
Because
the
they're
field
resting
spell?
on their floodgates to get them through. Because most other
Yeah.
lists, not yours clearly,
Just
are
play
playing like
Desires.
Peekaboo, Rivalry, Skill Drain, and just like,
I'm playing Tikubu Vanity's Fiend.
I mean, yeah, it's the same sort of shit. It's
just
just they prefer to do it with
It's
trap
so
cards.
me.
Anyway,
Runic
Kagari's going up to 2, which makes sense with the recent release, which I'll talk about in a second. Spellbook Judgment to 2 because they're not doing anything.
Yeah, as we
Alpha
said.
Scorpio to 2 for the same reason.
Yep.
And same with Darkworm up to 2.
Oh, this is the Pen FDK hits.
Yes, we also have Block Dragon to 1 because fuck out
thought it
Emancipator.
was
The deck
But
is
see,
far
putting
too
it to 1
inconsistent. No,
doesn't
see?
change
3 equals 1.
anything. They search it
Oh.
as part of their combo.
Yeah.
And they're
They
just like,
very rarely ban anything in
all
Master.
Emancipator players
Very
online
rare.
were like, this is fine.
This
if
is
it got
fine.
banned, they'd be
If it
like,
got banned,
Ah.
they would have a problem. But Block Dragon going to 1 doesn't.
I think
make
it
a damn
doesn't
bit
do
of
anything.
difference, right?
right?
Well, yeah, there's a lot of ways
They
that you
just
can
search
just
it.
put it
You
in
send it to
the
Grave with Brilliant Fusion.
Right? Sweet.
Fusion ban?
No, Brilliant Fusion leading the Master Duel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's the Gemite dude.
Yeah, you just send
True,
it to Grave with
true.
Brilliant Fusion.
But he's been playing other Degen decks, so I didn't know.
No,
if you
it's
remember.
always in his heart.
Yeah, the
Um,
Hulk kit makes that funny. Wait, also Hulk's banned. Why
Yeah.
the fuck would you ban Block Dragon? There's no way for you to actually remove the Block Dragon consistently apart from making Baron.
Not entirely true. You have
In
a
a
free
good
link
way. Just link it
to
off?
yeah,
In
yeah.
a good way.
Yeah, but
There's
that's
no
the thing.
Verte.
Yeah, but if you're searching 3, you don't
Verte's
care if
legal.
you're linking it off in a good
Is
way
it-
or a
is
bad
Verte
way.
legal?
Verte's legal. on
Verde
Master
is
Duel.
still
It's a
very
one.
much
Yeah,
legal.
that's an option then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
there's no
Also,
Goon.
the Starving Venom fusiony thing is
Yeah,
now
put to
on as
1.
well to fuck up the Pendef.
Once again, does that still not change the Pen FDK?
They make
No,
they have
it-
to make 2.
Oh, they normally make
You
two.
have to make 2.
They
to
each do
be able to
4k
do it.
damage.
Right. So you just have one now. It's like,
Yeah, it makes it very difficult, if not impossible. But Pen is still fucking busted and can just set up a
Yep.
stupid board.
I
So-
still see them doing shit, but yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, there's that. We also had the Mutant Solo mode come out not too long ago. It's fine.
The amount of typo, or not typos, just bad English and grammar.
many
that was
translation
hilarious.
errors in it. It's actually shocking.
They just
Yeah.
like.
The deck's
They
called
Google
My
translated.
Mutant. I don't think that matters.
Yeah, I guess.
It's all a part of the law.
Unit players can't read anyway, so.
The scientist who invented My Mutant was like, yes.
Ah.
I have spelled
Well-
this wrong. Fuck.
Well, actually, scientists didn't invent mutants. They're aliens, even though it says mutants, which is stupid. I don't know why they're called mutants if they're not mutants.
This is literally how the MCU is going to bring it.
Treat Toad.
I like that the law was like the first contact with humans from outer space. It's like there's a whole alien archetype in you.
Yeah, we've been.
There's
Wait,
actually an
we're not
archetype
on
called
planet
aliens. There's
True.
worms, which are also aliens.
Yeah, worms. Worms also.
Alien.
Yeah.
Maybe the
Yeah,
lights
what
are
else?
hilarious.
The next festival-y thing has come out called the Chronicle Saga.
Right.
Basically, you can only play things that have been in the solo mode.
Oh,
Okay.
I was like, that's really cool, and then couldn't be fucked reading what was in the solo modes to figure something out.
Dino
We had
Mist.
solo
God
mode.
damn it, Lachlan.
Does it?
I
Yes.
thought
Yes, it does.
did.
Yeah. They
Gemini
may have...
has one.
Wait, DM's in the
Gemini does
shit
have-
mode,
but
the
it
challenge
bans
mode.
a bunch of
Does
other
that count?
There is a massive ban list, so if you really want to find
Yeah.
out what archetypes you
They
can or cannot
banned
play...
Fire Prison.
You can't climb that stairway to heaven.
Yeah, no
Last,
stairway.
the event where I played Flintlock, I also played Fire Prison, and I just stalled. Gained my LP all the way up.
Go.
Go. I have 14k. Off you go.
So, what was the shitty? I completely forget where like per banished card you gain LP.
Oh yeah,
Soul Absorb. Yeah, just do
That's
that.
another funny meme.
Bro,
Soul
I was playing
Absorb.
Grand Manchu and being like, I'm on 20k anyway.
That's the best thing to do in time.
Climb that stairway
Activate
ever.
desires. Shake hand.
So moving on, we are currently in the 25th year of Yu-Gi-Oh having been existed. So over the course of the
Fuck,
year,
I'm
Konami
old.
apparently have a bunch of things planned. One of them is the re-release of what were the packs again?
The original six set.
LOB,
I
Metal
think
Raiders,
They skipped the set.
Chaos.
Yeah, they
It's
skipped one or
not the
two
original
packs.
6 sets.
Yeah, it's just 6 of the earlier sets.
Yeah, that was
So
cool.
it's like LOB, Spell Rulers,
Metal Raiders.
Metal Raiders, Pharaoh Servant.
Yeah, I think they
Dark
skipped
Be-
Legacy of
Dark-
Nightmare. Legacy of Yellow Wind's one of the ones they skipped.
Beginnings? Am I getting mixed up?
I always forget.
But yeah,
DB
they're re-releasing
DB's like
those.
retro pack.
Okay. Jake, I have a serious question though. Does it cost $1,000?
I don't think it costs a
For one booster pack?
Yeah, I don't think it does. Right? It's fairly cheap.
And you can play these cards
Can
in
you
a
play the
duel. Yeah, you
cards
can play
in
them
in a real
yeah.
duel? Are you able to do that?
I think so.
That's pretty cool. Thanks, Konami. Anyway.
Yeah, thanks, Konami.
Oh, Magic reference.
Yeah. Pieces of shit.
They reprinted.
Oh, do you
and
know
said
Magic
you
did
can't
this?
Play...
Magic is doing like
What?
a reprint
wait,
set
wait.
that's $1,000 a booster pack
Per booster pack.
for 15 cards.
Yep.
Wait, 1,000?
Yes.
$1,000 for a 15-card booster pack. You can't play the cards.
You're not legally allowed to play
You're
the
not
cards
legally
because
play
they're not allowed to reprint them.
Yeah, they're legally not allowed to reprint those cards, so they're going to reprint
What?
them, but you can't.
$1,000 a booster.
Because the cards that are in the booster are on the reserve list that they're not allowed to reprint.
So like Black Lotus will be in there.
yeah.
I don't know Magic.
What's the
but
point of
Black
having
Lotus
done
is
that?
like
then?
I think
Because
that's
they're
like-
trying to siphon
a
money
lot of
for it,
money.
for proxies. Because they
Yeah,
know
they're
they're not allowed
proxies.
to reprint the actual cards.
But no one's going to pay
Well,
$1,000 for
yeah,
proxies.
for a
They will.
proxy. The point of a proxy is
collector
you
items,
print
bro.
it off your freaking
I know.
Google.
There was a whole uproar about it, and then this coming out's hilarious because it's the same concept of reprinting old cards. They sure Konami doesn't have a reserve list, otherwise it would be a whole thing.
If
But
these cards,
you know what I
if
do?
these cards said first ed, there might be a problem.
yeah, so that's
Yeah.
that's
But they don't,
That's a
because
shout.
Yu-Gi-Oh's intelligent.
Here's what you do though: you grab
Oh,
a Karibo,
all
you
the time,
flip it
but
over,
for this-
done. There's your proxy.
The other thing with this
It's
as well
free.
is that in the like you can, from what I understand, you can just buy the packs as like a thing. But
Magic also fucking puts cards in their booster packs.
welcome to the Magic Podcast.
where you can like write what card is on the card and put
yeah,
it in your sleeve.
yeah, they have like a
So
an
it's like-
official like you can write
It's
it
a
out.
text
and-
box with a magic bag.
Yeah, I've seen that.
So you can literally proxy.
Yeah,
You can literally put proxies
But
in
they're
your
like
deck.
buy $1,000 proxy.
Yes. Yeah, exactly.
those.
There's still proxies
yeah.
in your deck.
So, from what I
Wow.
understand, you can buy like effectively booster boxes of the old set reprints. That's my understanding.
Yes.
But as well as that, they have like pre-packaged ones where you get X amount of packs
Yes.
with
Yeah.
certain numbers of promos and
buy
the
those.
25th anniversary.
buy those.
Yeah, I'm buying those.
You would
I'm
They're
buying
pretty
booster
cool.
boxes
They're
of
pretty
each of the sets.
yeah,
for
Maybe
the
cases.
25th anniversary rare that you get.
yeah.
You
I
wouldn't buy it
might
for that.
buy one.
Oh,
Yeah.
so you don't
Or I
get
might
all the
just
boosters in like
buy
a
the
pack.
singles.
Can there's like a mixed box.
Yeah,
type
that's
thing.
what I thought.
Yeah,
they
it's
were.
so
The
that
mix.
you remember Legendary Collection
Yeah.
one, the one that was like one of each packs and some promos.
Yeah.
They're doing that, but
I like that.
they're changing the promos.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, and in the OCG
cards
as
are good for
well,
drafting.
they're changing the
like all
Starlight
OG,
that's
rare
why I'm buying
in
it.
the standard set to a 25th anniversary rare.
What's that rarity look like?
We haven't seen it yet.
Oh, cool. Hopefully it's cool. Now, what I care about more than any of this is they should have printed the cards the old way so they smell right.
They do.
No, really?
If you've ever
What?
opened a Legendary Collection, it smells the right way. They unlim packs, but they still smell like first ed.
We smell
See,
games.
most people whinge that the ultras are wrong. Here,
The ultras
we
are
whinge
wrong.
that the cards don't smell good.
And I can't really
You
smell.
can't. Yeah, you can't even
So,
smell.
so,
Man has zero.
but I remember
factory
because my childhood, I could kind of smell. So I remember those packs.
Yeah, they have the smell still.
All right.
Because when I
Crazy.
opened my last Legendary Collection that I opened, I was like,
Oh,
Before they send them out, they're like,
I would
"Hold
love
up."
them like
Yeah.
because you know like yeah, it would just way more grainy and stuff. It would be cool, but It's fine.
Yeah, so that's it's kind of cool that they're doing this kind of thing. It'll be interesting to see whether they in the TCG will continue on with what the OCG does and replaces our Starlights with the 25th anniversary rares.
Is that for
My guess
all the
is no.
sets this year?
Yes.
Oh, that's cool.
Every main set that would have a Starlight is now being changed to a 25th.
I mean, as long as the rarity's really nice looking.
Actually?
Yes.
Yeah. As long as the rarity's super
So there's
nice.
no Starlights getting printed this year?
In the OCG, no.
Oh, I think about us.
No. That's what I'm asking.
I thought you were
Is
saying
it-
that was a thing.
No.
I was like,
They haven't confirmed it for the TCG, only the OCG.
Are there any cool Go reprints?
There would be.
Yeah, right.
it's-
Yeah, but like what
those
ones?
sets.
Yeah, but
All
like-
of them. All
Yeah,
of the
like,
good cards.
All the staples from LOB?
Metamorphosis.
Oh, that's the one I cared about. I
That's
was
a
like,
good one.
oh
Not
yeah, I
super.
guess.
It'll just be common.
Yeah, cool. That's why I was a bit.
Common Metamorphosis in draft.
25th anniversary rare Metamorphosis.
But you've got to pull the Thousand Eyes.
1,000 Eyes 25th anniversary.
Yeah, these cards are all going to be so pricey. But
Yeah.
It's
are
just
the rarity slots the same?
I don't know if they've changed the rarities in it. I imagine no, because my belief is that they've probably just repackaged other reprint packs that they've had somewhere.
Okay.
Like, I don't think they've fresh printed these, and that's why I believe they'll still
No.
smell the same way.
I think in the quantity that they're doing, it has to be a fresh print run. You can't
Just a
print
lot.
booster boxes
But
of
then,
these sets.
how would it smell
Nice
the same
clock.
way?
It's just about
But
how
it's
it's
the
printed.
manufacturing process.
It's just
They
the manufacturing
Could
process.
just literally go to the old factory.
Yeah,
like,
that's what I wanted
dust
to
the
do.
shit off,
On MD.
feed it through.
But yeah,
I would-
that's kind of
Needs
cool
at least
coming up for
one.
this year.
But I've literally just had the realization since Legendary Kyber Collection came out all those years ago and reprinted Deli Duo, and we were like, "This shit's amazing. Why can't they just do a goat reprint set?"
Yes.
This is it.
Yeah,
Yes.
the goat
However-
set would have been like.
Like, it would have been good to get a goat set, but
But that means they have to acknowledge the
effectively
goat
the same
exists,
thing.
which means they have to acknowledge other formats exist,
Well,
which
Time
means
Wizard.
Yeah,
They've made
Time
their
Wizard.
own formats. For
They
it.
are acknowledging
You
that
could- you
no, no, no,
play-
it's their formats, not ours. Yeah,
Yeah.
They want to acknowledge their shit, not ours.
Yeah. Is Time Wizard not basically Goat though? Or is it?
It's
Oh.
either Goat or Edison.
I'm confused.
Those are the
as
two
to what you're
formats
saying.
that they're doing at the moment,
Just
but
really like
that's
to
an
acknowledge
evolving
that, like,
process.
we do other shit.
Right.
Yeah, so at YCS they were doing Edison and Goat Winamats.
I was under the assumption that that was organized by like other people,
So-
not Konami.
So
It
in
was
other,
officially played, and that was the rules of entering those Winamats. It wasn't
Is it not dubbed
an official
Time
Time
Wizard?
Wizard event.
Right.
It wasn't an official Time Wizard event,
yeah,
but they
that's
were
what I thought.
Winamats where they said if 8 people show up with Edison, we're firing an Edison Winamat. They ended up running, I think, 6 Edison Winamats. I think maybe 2 Goat Winamats.
So yeah, and the issue is purely an oceanic thing. They didn't pre-set a Time Wizard format because they didn't believe that the demand would be there in the oceanic region. America, UK, all them people, they get a pre-designated Time Wizard
Yeah.
side
Okay, sure,
event
sure.
that like they get told weeks of in advance. They can actually prepare.
Yeah.
Whereas Oceanics, we had to like beg.
So, I think that this case has happened because at actual Oceanics, they did do a pre-declared Time Wizard. They were like, day 2, there will be Edison Time Wizard, show up, there'll be Rego, go. Not a single fucking person in the room brought Edison. Literally, if you Rego,
DM
you got the
only
prizes, and if
fucking,
you Rego and
mirror
presented your
matches.
list, you were Gucci. No one could Rego and present a list.
It
You
could have
could-
been you.
You could though.
Oh yeah, I've been away a weekend. I'm fucking red raw, man.
Yeah, man, being camping.
Red raw.
Damn, son.
But fair. I would love. I'm actually very excited for these packs. That'll be very cool. That'll be very cool.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
convince Brian
it's
to
honestly,
go halves in cases of each.
yeah, I mean, you would. I admittedly didn't watch how much of our YCS thing that we changed. Did we discuss any of the new stuff in the YCS podcast that we did?
Just the stuff you have a hard on for.
Just the Dogmatica stuff?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
So we've been over that.
So the Dream stuff?
Which one's the dream stuff?
Jay,
Those ones.
We discussed. Yeah, we discussed
Okay,
those.
okay,
We discussed the
okay.
trains that aren't really trains if you use the ultra consistency card.
Yes.
They're all like level 10s that special each other, and if you activate the spell card, it's like add them both to your hand.
oh,
They're free summons. But
Shit.
if you activate the spell card, it locks you to the archetype.
Oh.
okay.
Yeah. Otherwise, it's just like level 10, level 10, level 10 train.
Train
I like trains.
Gustav Max.
Yes. So, Moving on from that, we have a whole bunch of new cards announced. So yeah, going through them very quickly. Virtual World have a new rank 9. That's a negate. It's fine. It's not amazing, but it gives them something now. They don't have VFD, so yeah, whatever. I don't know what this is. This is the bunny thing.
Oh yeah, the rabbit.
Yeah. It doesn't have the translation of the name here. It just literally has that.
Oh, that is the
We're
translation.
getting to a cracked card.
Nah, it's like fucking
Apple Dragon.
Lucky Rabbit or some shit.
Yeah.
Pokemon? Appleton?
Yep.
So this thing, when the opponent activates an effect, you can put a counter on something, and then you can activate a separate effect where anything that has one of those counters and this card gets banished till the end phase.
Yeah, it places
So it's
it
very
places a
slow
counter and then
removal.
Omegas.
Extra steps, Grand
Yeah.
Mall.
Yeah, pretty much. Okay, one of the big ones that got announced.
Okay, hit me.
Time Rendering Morganite.
Alright, it sounds like a
Yep.
monster.
It is
It's a
not.
spell.
It is a spell.
Okay.
So upon
This is
activation,
Splendor
Quick play?
yeah, prevents you from
Normal
you can only for the rest of the duel you cannot activate monster effects in your hand. You draw 2 cards for each of your normal draw
Of course.
phases.
Yeah, this
And you get 2 normal summons, and then you can banish it from grave and then discard another copy of it. And
Never
each
breaks.
time you normal summon, your opponent cannot activate effects in response.
It's like Power Crab double summon, but yeah. No,
I didn't
no
know
hand
that
trap.
part of it.
Yeah.
So
What?
I
Yeah.
had someone point out to me that this card is just worse. So there's a card that banishes the top 3 cards of your deck, and you can add them back in like the 3rd standby phase or 2nd standby phase.
Oh yeah. Ledger of Legerdman
Yeah.
or something.
You retroactively go at the same rate. So like you would in those draw phases accumulate the same amount of cards as you would have used Ledger of the Ledgermain. So people are like, well, if you weren't using Ledger of the Ledgermain, there is literally no reason why you would use this card.
I mean, unless you're a real normal summon deck.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
there's
I think this slots itself in 3, right? In Plunder, it probably does. Because
I
it's
don't
a.
know.
When
No,
you
you
do
know what?
play,
Actually,
you
I
kind of
tell a
have to
lie.
play 3.
I tell a lie because map gets you another name.
Yes.
This doesn't get you another name.
the issue. Yeah, it's not
It's a spell
powerful
card,
enough
it's
to
not
be
a-
Yeah.
beneficial.
I think it's better than double summon though.
Sure.
Oh, it's
Oh,
better than
it's-
double summon.
amazing compared to
There's
that.
more text on it. So.
Yep. So all the decks that play that, which are
But the no
very
response,
viable decks,
the no respond to normal summon's so good.
but that's
What if I-
only if you brick on it.
What if I want to normal summon my Goblinberg, and then I get hand trapped on the Goblinberg,
Summon
and I
a
can activate
monk.
this and normal summon again?
Summon a monk.
We
Tin
have-
goldfish.
We have a new B Trooper card. It's an instant fusion target. Lets you search any B Trooper card on summon.
Card's actually good.
It's actually really good for the archetype.
Yeah,
It gives them
it's an instant
use for
fusion
their
target.
and it gives them a use for their fucking fusion spell that they got
Yeah.
for no reason.
It's Kikdalis.
It also
Yeah,
it's just
Um,
it's
being
a
super
super
colours.
target.
Yeah,
If they ever become relevant.
true. Well, actually, it's a B Trooper and an insect.
If Max
Surely
is
they're all
legal,
insects.
the card's actually relevant. The deck's
Surely
relevant.
they're all-
Yeah, I know,
insects.
but it's
Yeah.
still like it's not just like
Oh, of
if a
course,
generic
yes,
insect
yeah.
archetype becomes
So
good. It's
Oh
not-
yeah. Only B Trooper.
Yeah. And then if an insect becomes banished, it can summon that banished B Trooper. So
Random thing I'd now like to state. Is this card coming out in the set where they actually get B Trooper? Because normally in these sets they get the deck and then one extra card.
I think they've already got the thing because I think that usually comes out in like the November-December timeframe, from what I can remember.
Jap don't
But
have.
this specific card is coming out in Cybernetic Assault.
Yeah, I'm just really confused.
Access,
Is
whatever it is.
Okay, so it's a next set. Okay, that's work. I was like, what if they just haven't had B Trooper for the past year?
I feel like they do have B Trooper. The main
Snuggle.
reason I believe they do is because it got the solo mode in Master Duel.
It
I
also
feel like
hard loses to Ishizu.
Oh yeah, like I don't think there's much that doesn't stop this deck. So moving on from that, nope, we don't need that. I'm skipping the cards that you don't care about. Oh, we got actually, did I mention the Tri Brigade spell?
Yo.
I think so.
Okay, we
It's
talked about
really good.
that. It's very solid.
So
the
good.
Sword Soul spell. Did I
Yeah, we
that?
talked about all that stuff.
Okay, cool. So
All of the Albaz Law things we talked about.
okay.
Some of them are okay.
Because Jake was
There's
like,
more Albaz
Albaz Law.
cards. They need to stop making Albaz cards.
Yeah, they do.
They're just. I think that is the
Again,
last of them.
It's because
It's
we don't
gotta be.
have an anime.
It's gotta be, yeah.
Yeah.
Also, did you know that there's been a new anime? Seven's ended.
Wait, there's another one?
Yeah.
What?
It's just another Yu-Gi-Oh! 7's anime.
Seven's part 2.
Wait,
Yeah, it's like
What?
Dawn of the something.
What are you talking about?
So you
You know
remember
the
how-
I knew
garbage anime that
Sevens
they
existed.
replaced the normal anime with?
Yeah,
Yeah,
It has a
sevens.
sequel.
yeah, that anime ended.
Wait,
He's now
hold
doing a
on.
new
So
shitty anime.
Vrains, then
Brains ended.
Sevens.
We moved
Yes.
on to Sevens, which is Rush Duels.
It's it's
yes,
And then there's a Rush Duels 2. They did not end the Rush Duel anime and then do a new anime.
They looked at that, which was only
Then we've,
ever
we've
released.
cracked the code. This is perfection. Go again.
Well, they looked at it, saw that it was only released in one region, and that it had cut off a source of inspiration for cards in the TCG and OCG, and been like, you know what, this is so good, we're just going to do it again.
They have Elbaz lore. it's
Let's
fine.
not dub the rest of like
Where's
GX
the
or do
Elbaz
any,
at?
any fucking relevant thing.
Where
under
is the
sun.
Albaz anime? Ben said it, not me.
Netflix needs to do an Elbaz.
Do you know what's
anime.
crazy?
Oh my God.
Is that they make these dog shit. Okay,
Hire the Wednesday
All right.
actor.
They make the, they
I would watch the shit
I-
out of that.
my man. All right. They make these like garbage.
Can we have Catherine Zeta-Jones as Fleur de Lis?
This is possibly Jake admitting that he is the best Mystic Mind player.
She's definitely 18, Jenna Ortega.
She's like
Yeah,
21,
she's playing
22,
a
bro.
10-year-old.
She's like 22. It's okay. No, it's fine. It's fine.
I find, it's not, I'm not saying that I find Wednesday.
on,
I'm
man.
saying
Yeah.
I find Jenna
Thank
Ortega.
you. Now here's the
Anyway.
thing. They make these shitly written characters, garbage story, garbage animation. The animation's alright. They just make these shit series, and they have all of this lore for their cards that are genuinely pretty fucking cool. And they're just like, but what if we didn't give a shit? You have all of the hidden arsenal stuff.
Yep.
You have all of the Albaz stuff. And they're like, the design for the monsters are pretty fucking cool. And they're just like, but what if this 4-year-old child that we've written nothing for used the cards once and then vanished? It's like, thanks, guys.
And here's the thing, it's not even like we're not sure if this could work. Arcane should be the definitive
Yes.
thing of like, okay,
Yes.
if we
You're
put
out of
this
frame.
out there, people will watch it.
Yep.
Like, I had no interest in fucking...
A big league player.
Yep.
Yeah, I've not touched it ever. But I saw it, it looks cool, I watched it, and I was like, yeah, this
Wow,
is
these
sick.
characters are cool.
I watched
they're
it
written
because
well.
I played League and have for years. Very cringe fact.
Cringe was a new fact.
But yes.
Refer to the league channel.
And Jinx is one of my fave characters along with Blitz, and I watched it and I was like, holy shit, why is this good?
Yeah.
I was expecting it to be shit. And I was like, am I like that into League or like, is this good? I was like,
No, it's and
This is
actually
it's
very
like
solid.
it pushes their product like really well.
Yep.
Yeah,
Do you know how many people bought the Arcane League skins? Like,
exactly.
I don't know, man.
Anyway, so moving on to product news, we have a hint of the archetypes that are going to be coming out in Wild Survivors, which is one of the side sets. So we've got Transcendrake, which are large-scale dinosaurs that appear on the field using different kinds of summoning methods.
I got Dino DNA.
It's a joke for
Somebody
me.
should-
No, it's a
okay,
joke for me.
just for you? Okay. We have Vanquished Soul. Fighters that release their special attacks using the power of attributes. So it sounds like elemental warriors.
Yeah,
at
Element
worst.
Sabers. and all
It's
that
Element
crap.
Saber support.
Oh.
And then we have Novels, a ritual summoning theme that treats the opponent to different cuisines.
Yeah, let's go.
Ritual's always a good
Sous
mechanic.
ships.
Where's the buyout for incantations?
You don't. Libromancers have just power crept them, I feel.
Yeah,
Where's
Libra
the
is
buyout for
good.
Libromancer? No, Libromancer Red did get a buyout.
Yeah. Libra is cool.
We're Geek Boy.
Bin.
Oh,
It's you, Jake.
oh, this is a big one. Yeah,
All right.
new card. Very good card.
Oh god, yes.
Yeah, you've
Oh.
spoke about it on your channel. Chaos Angel, Twin Wings of Chaos.
Okay, so that's a monster.
That is a monster.
Level
Level
It's a level
10.
10 Dark Fiend Synchro.
Most importantly, how much attack?
3-5.
35 attack, 28
It's a stick.
defense.
It's
It is
huge.
large, but it gets
Alright.
better. So materials are tuner and one
wait,
plus
sorry.
non-tuner light or dark monster. However,
Tuner plus 1 light.
one or more non-tuner light or dark monsters.
So
Okay.
the good cards.
yeah.
Yeah.
The cards that free summon. them.
Yes.
For this card Synchro Summon, you can treat one light or dark monster you control as a tuner.
Holy
So it says
shit.
It says tuner,
It's a
but
link
not really.
to.
This
Yep.
is exclusively so this card can't be used in Sword Soul.
It's okay. I can play it in DM. That's alright.
Oh, yes, it is.
It is.
100% it
Because
is.
it's a level 10. You've got to
Yeah.
make it somewhat restrictive now, so they can't just go...
Lol.
What?
Yeah.
Hey, I'm
okay.
not complaining. Sword Soul's got enough good synchros. They stole Grand Marju's whole gimmick
What level is?
and just made it better.
Can you make this in DM?
Yes.
Rod plus
Normal
DM.
Oh,
Rod,
Rod.
Soul Summons DM.
Yeah.
Boom.
Okay, what did it do?
So half the problem here is that I've cut off half the effect. But oh no, I think I remember it.
It banishes
so yeah,
something.
it gets on summon, target a card in the field, banish it, and then gains the effects based on what it was synchroed with. So if it's light, synchros you control are unaffected by your opponent's card effects, and then I think if it's dark, your synchros can't be destroyed by your opponent's card effects from memory.
It might just be battle. I think it's just
It might
battle
just be.
protection.
But also, you're using light and dark anyway, so it's getting both the
You're
effects.
already getting a banish and it's a 3/5 body. Like, it's good. It's generic. Going second, I'm going to use it. Like,
Yeah, it's a clear. And it's
Yeah.
fucking large.
It is
yeah,
massive.
it's really big.
And, like, you kind of forget because the rest of it was kind of garbage, but there's a whole bunch of other Chaos shit support that we're getting that's
True.
on a similar line of,
can
like,
probably
it just
just
needs
do
lights
this.
and darks to do
Yeah.
fucking bullshit.
Chaos cards are never bad, I swear.
I know.
Every
Chaos
Light
is
and
always
Dark,
good,
Light and Dark
just
as an
good.
archetype.
Yeah,
It's just
Yeah.
honestly, light and dark
Light and
is
dark.
just busted.
Yep.
I remember saying if we ever got a dark Charmer Ligmos, it would be busted.
Oh
Here we
my
are.
god, Dark
fucking
the Dark
bust.
Charmer
Auto
is
Includo.
cracked. Yep.
Yeah.
When I see DM list without it, I'm like, we're dark.
We're
Dark.
We also have in Cybernetic Access, keep calling it Cyber Storm Access. I keep calling it the wrong thing.
You gotta remember,
I think I called
there's
it
firewall
Cybernetic
cards in
Assault.
here. There's firewall cards. It's coming.
Alright,
There's
anyway.
firewall
Is
cards
that a
coming.
deck?
It's
Firewall?
It's firewall cards.
Oh,
coming.
firewall
That's
dragon,
all Josh
yeah,
is gonna ever tell you. It's firewall. When I get those firewall cards, you're not gonna stop me. There's firewall.
Josh?
Yeah,
Who?
you can sub that in for the words megalith and fish, and it'd
Yes.
be the same conversation he's had for the last year and a
I've
half.
never actually seen him play Goaty.
Either have I.
Neither have I.
I never saw him play megalith.
I saw
stole
him play
my boss
Megalith online.
monster.
Yeah, where he didn't have to purchase the cards. Seems convenient.
I
Anyway,
remember
we have double hooking. Basically, it is Twin Call the Haunted.
Yeah, it's
Discard a
kind of-
card,
yeah,
target
yeah.
two monsters, bring them
Yeah.
back.
Yeah.
Considering that's in the same set that the Satel Knife support comes in, that seems really funny to me.
Rongo Bongo Bando, correct?
Yeah, yeah.
though?
Will anyone
did.
play this card?
If Rongo Bongo
Oh.
was not banned,
It'll see play in like the lower tiers for sure.
Yeah.
We also have
People are like, you
I
can
need
discard what
paleo
you wanna
now
bring
to
back.
Bring back my toads and my swap.
True.
my-
Treat toad.
my dukes.
True.
Ain't got
we
no
also
rooms.
have, because no one wanted to play Necrofusion, that decided to get power creep.
This is a good card.
Fusion Duplication. Just target a polymerization or a fusion spell or trap in your graveyard, banish it and copies effects.
oh, so you
I've
can,
made
you
a
can,
massive point of
you can-
this is amazing, and people are like, but you're like, it's still bad, and I'm like,
But if
are
they-
you stupid?
If they ash the ref, can't you just like
Set that
Yep.
card
go?
out.
Yes.
Lol.
And that's what I tell people,
Yeah,
and they're
okay.
like, oh, but you'll just get hand trapped on it. I'm like, they
No,
can't
hand trapped
respond.
already.
There's nothing
It's
that...
Anaconda. It
Yeah.
says copy
Oh,
on res.
Correct.
It
so
copies
it
on
Banish
banishes,
for cost.
it banishes for
Banish
cost, which
for
means
cost.
they can't like.
Correct.
Yeah.
Do
even
anything
even
Well, it
if
doesn't
they go
banish it
DD
as
Crow,
cost,
you're
they
just
can,
like,
yeah. So they can banish it before resolution, and because it banishes before it resolves, it won't resolve.
So it targets for cost.
It targets for
does
cost
not
and
banish
banishes
for
on
cost.
res.
I thought it banished for cost.
Target, and then banish it.
Oh.
And if you do,
Okay.
yeah. So
no, you're right. The
if-
semicolon.
So a
I thought
DD
the semicolon was off.
But also, they'd have to be running DD Crow,
yeah,
and it means that they're
they're
down
not gonna
to...
bestial it. Like, it's fine.
I'm gonna bestial that fusion spell.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, the best thing is you go ref, you get ashed, and that was the biggest complaint in
'Cause
my
then you
community.
do- you
Everyone
do this
goes,
one.
You get ashed and then you can't play. Like DM's gonna play anyway. You're gonna get ashed on Rod and do
Normal
nothing,
summon
dickhead.
Dark Magician.
Yeah,
Anyway.
exactly. So anyway, now you can just set the trap, as we've said. What is your opponent going to do? You're gonna say copy ref. What are they gonna fucking do? You get
Send my
Dragoon.
phase twin twisters.
You could probably even
You
wait.
just chain it.
You could probably wait too.
You chain
What
the
have you
trap.
done?
You can probably like wait for them to
But
do
here's
a
the other
couple of
thing.
things
What
and
if
then use
ref
the Dragoon
resolves?
pop. Yeah, that's
What
really
if ref resolves? You get
Well,
Dragoon, and now you
Depends
flip
on
the
what
trap and you
matchup
get
you're in.
another one.
If you're in Tier Element Ishizu, you can't wait, because the second a Mudora or Keldo gets in the graveyard, you are fucked.
Yeah, goodbye.
This just helps
Goodbye.
me. I like.
This does lose to Ishizu.
Yeah, everything
Does
loses to
it?
Ishizu. The real
Yeah.
problem with the format isn't
Yeah.
Tier Element, as it turns out, it's just the Earth Fairies.
But if you're going first, it's
More fairy problems. You
True.
guys had way too many of them, if I'm honest.
yeah. Buy Eva,
Yeah.
little bitch.
I was so sad when that card got banned, more so for the Ishizu Fairies. I was like, I just want a free search.
Oh yeah, you did play that deck.
I did. Dual Avatar got a new fusion, which is garbage, so I'm not going to bother talking
Dual
about
Avatar, it's garbage.
it.
did get a fusion
Speaking of
ball.
garbage, we also have a Link 1 for S-Force, also trash.
Why did they get a Link 1?
It's so
Just
bad.
S-Force.
Give me a Link 1! Give Cubic a Link 1!
If nothing else, the artwork
That
for
would be
it's
busted.
kind of cool.
It would.
Like, the artwork for the Link 1 is actually really nice.
It is. It looks
Unfortunately, the card does nothing.
If Cubic had a Link 1, they could make Access Code Talker
Yes.
off a normal summon.
Me and
Yes.
Seb have talked
Yes,
about
they
this
would.
in, like so much. You can Cubic Link 1 is actually fucked. You can do some crazy shit. But
That's
they
why
won't do
they'll
it.
never get
They'll
one.
never get it.
Okay, I think because we
Yeah,
covered a lot
it's
of it
fine.
in our last podcast, I think that does conclude
Fuck
us.
yeah.
We've covered
For
all the news.
news. I'm
Now for
double-checking.
all the questions.
Yes, there are quite a few questions.
Did we
So,
like? What do you call it?
Just had
Screen them a
questions.
little bit.
No.
I've looked through them.
What time is it?
We can. 5:48.
5:48.
At 3 in the morning.
Oh yeah, that too. So if you weren't aware, we do have a Discord link. Will be in the description below. Feel free to jump in, say hi, and ask us questions. There
we go.
So
Any Dark
just need to
Magician
find where I was
Question.
up to.
Why?
Okay, so first question of the year comes to us from 6i6.
Oh, yeah, my man.
When buying cards through Facebook, what is an acceptable delay in card postage?
2 days.
2 days.
Maximum.
Yep. If you're paying Express,
I don't even
2
know.
days.
1 day.
100% is a maximum.
Oh.
2 days that you should be refunded.
Yeah.
I never care, so it's on your.
Well, if you're paying
I feel like
Express, it's
it's-
like.
I never get a
it's
price.
Yeah,
pointless.
if you're paying Express, obviously expect it within a reasonable time frame. If they send it like
Was
2
it
to
Harry
3
that had
days.
this problem?
No, I just remembered something about this and I won't say it. 'cause
Yeah.
it's-
Yeah.
It's kind of
I know
mean.
exactly. I know exactly what it is too. But yeah, I feel like if it's not Express, as long as the person is upfront to you about if there is any delay issues,
Yeah.
then it's fine. But yeah, ideally you want to send within the day or two that you've bought them.
I send my shit the next day.
Yeah.
I don't
I'm a
list
I'm a
stuff
next day
unless
gamer.
I know I can send it the next day.
Yeah,
Exactly
that's
right.
fair.
Yeah. Next question comes to us again from 6i6. What will it take for Konami to do coverage of Australian YCS?
Money.
They-
Apparently,
They
I
did
don't-
it years ago.
I don't-
2017.
We've been over this.
It was the special anniversary.
It was
so
an
they-
anniversary one. That's the only reason
they
why.
did it every year at YCS until
I thought they
I'm
did.
2020.
completely ignoring
2020
any
was-
written coverage, my dude.
That
Well,
2020 is
2020
the
was
only
the
year they
written
did
coverage.
the
Before that, they were streaming.
They've streamed it every year.
Yeah. So from the source that I was speaking to, I think we were speaking to
Yes.
about it, is it is a monetary thing. They didn't
Money.
really want to fund for there to
Yeah.
be.
It's cheap as shit. I hate that.
The other reason is that they weren't sure there'd be enough interest with the time zone difference for the other regions, whether they would actually watch it.
Money. Yeah.
Like, it's not about.
The thing is,
but they upload it
watch
to YouTube
them
anyway. Like,
watch them in 2024. Say we're not going to do a stream. Someone else, a big YouTuber, say one of the biggest in Australia, comes along and says, "I would like to do the stream and I'm happy to pay for it." Watch them go.
no,
No,
no, of course not. Because
Yep.
it's they,
Well,
they like
you
like,
see,
have a fit.
I
of that
already
quality
offered this
Oh, you did?
and was told no.
yes.
Wow. They
Yeah.
said no.
No, but
I
like,
was like, I will handle everything. I will fund it all, and they were like, no.
like the idea is that they don't want anything out of their control, and then they're also not willing to do anything. It's
Yeah.
like, but this isn't the point.
It's a
Like,
very terrible position to be in.
yeah.
Yeah.
Sucks to be Australian. Next question comes to us from Crobat5.
Hey,
What do you?
Privy.
drawing 6
I was
cards.
waiting for it. I laughed prematurely. His question is: do you think now that Tier 1 YCS Sydney, Konami will shut down
No.
the tier deck on the next ban list
My man.
and potentially
My
even
man.
limit the
You know.
Sprite deck?
No.
Sprite already got hit. Like,
So
YCS Sydney means fuck all of them.
yeah, there's that. Plus, I can't see them shutting it down completely on the next list, regardless of how it did in our YCS.
Kikalos will not be banned this ban list.
No.
Kikalos will be banned the next ban list. This ban list? No.
okay.
They might hit the field spell on this ban list purely because we get a second field spell.
I think we'll see the field spell go to 1, Havness go to 1, Sheeran go to 1, maybe 2 of the Ishizu cards go to 1, maybe both
Or within the next
shufflers.
list.
Yep.
Dang.
I think we're going to see a bunch of limits, so that next list they can go. Kikalos is banned. By the way, we accidentally printed a Kashtira card that says Kashtira irrelevant. How bad?
Yeah.
Ah.
We also said
That's the current problem in the OCG.
We also have a field spell that's like, if an aqua monster is sent to the graveyard, send another aqua monster from your deck, and if it's not a tier element, it can't activate its effects.
What about the meta right now in OCG is like try Brigade again, right?
No, it's back to tier element.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Like it was,
so-
and now it's tier element
Yeah,
again.
so they realized
Without Kikalas?
Yeah, so they realized,
Okay.
what if we put 3 copies of Kashtira Tier Element in our deck,
Right.
and just 3 King of the Swamp,
That's okay.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
where the King of the
shit.
Swamps
and
come in.
just 3 King of the Swamp.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
on your turn, you just go full combo, and on your opponent's turn, you make Wind-Up.
They play like Schism or something together, or
also-
they just no, they
No,
can
no,
just
no,
they're
so
just King of the Swamp. Yeah, yeah.
The Ishizu cards that they banned were the bad ones. So Agido is at 1,
Right.
and Mudora is at 1. So
Right.
your Keldo can still search your Kelbeck. You can discard your Kelbeck, mill 5.
Ah.
Yeah,
Yeah, they addressed the wrong ones.
they literally hit the
They
2
did
bad
that on
ones.
purpose. They did that
Yeah,
on
I think
purpose.
so.
That's so scummy. I didn't look. I just heard tier cards got hit. I assumed it'd be the problem ones.
Yeah, no.
They are so scummy.
They
I mean, they
limited
hit
the
a
bad
problem.
ones, and the good ones are at 3.
Bruh.
Yep. So the one that literally searches all of them, they're just like, what if we left this one at 3?
Don't they
Also,
wanna
the
make
one that's a hand trap. What if we left this one?
Yeah,
at
yeah,
3?
the one that destroys Sword Soul if it's allowed to resolve.
Yeah.
Yeah, keep that at 3. It's but they didn't give a
Oh,
shit
money.
about what happened at our YCS. Literally the only time they ever did was Pepe format.
And it was, already going to happen.
Yeah, I don't think it was an us. Yeah, it was
Whatever
a,
YCS
whatever
ran
wa-
that weekend, it was
Yeah.
happening.
Meanwhile, they still fucked us on the release date of it anyway. But anyway,
Yes. So next question comes to us from Jesse.
what? Who?
Discord Jesse, not our Jesse.
Okay, good.
Well, speaking of which, before we
Yeah,
continue,
sorry,
we
YCS.
met him at YCS.
Oh,
Very
yeah,
cool.
Jake's never met him before.
Yeah, I'd never seen him before
Oh,
in my
yeah,
life.
I've met Jesse before, yeah.
Where'd you meet him?
New Zealand?
New Zealand.
Yeah.
Oh, you said this, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't meet him because I didn't go to New Zealand. But
New
yeah,
Zealand.
very cool. He traded me the pre-rego coin that I wanted.
Oh, nice.
Jake traded
I
the
wanted the
best
bad
silver coin for the worst gold one.
That's what I wanted.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah. So yeah, cheers for that. So his question is: with the rise of interest of Tenny Sword Soul, do you think Konami would ever ban a fair and balanced deck just because it's popular if everyone is enjoying it?
Okay.
Oh, I've been gone for the weekend. I wonder how the algorithm's gone on Luke's YCS video, because it was popping off.
It was popping
hard.
off.
It was doing real well, and people were commenting the most egregious nonsense.
Oh yeah, there was some.
Oh, I only saw the comments that were like, "Damn, shit's max rarity. Damn, shit's max rarity. Damn, shit's max rarity." That's
Yeah, so the
every
response
comment
to that
I
was
could see.
he copied pack down to the rarities.
You
It's
didn't copy
like,
pack. There was
what?
like a
Luke has
stuff
always played high rarity for
Yeah, yeah, but
anything
that's
he
what people
plays.
were saying.
That's
Also-
just Luke.
like he copied pack. That list is like all credit to Luke. Like did well with the deck, knew how to pilot it. It is just simply what if I made this as consistently as possible, and I can somewhat counter the format.
Yeah,
It is a fairly solved list.
I
What's that
agree.
now? It's probably cost
Someone plays.
cost 10k on my end.
Yeah,
Okay.
someone plays like optimal deck numbers, and they're like, "Damn, he's
Yeah.
copying this guy."
Man,
fucking
What do you mean?
Man's playing 3 of the best normal summon. You're a copy, dude.
Come on, man.
Have some originality.
Moe.
You can't play three of Luke, man.
Play 2 Moe.
I bet he even played Baron.
Yeah.
Actually, at
No
Locust
originality,
today, I
meta
milled all 3
shit.
of his Mogi in a row.
F.
On that kind of point though,
back.
there's like more than one reason to ban a deck. Sometimes they'll ban decks if they just want players to move on and buy more product. It doesn't have to be a broken deck.
Yeah.
There have been plenty of times I've addressed decks that weren't the most busted deck of the format. It's
And
I
plenty of
like
times
when
where
they
there
nerf
was a
Sky
busted
Striker.
tier 0 deck and they
And
just
they-
did nothing about
and
it.
they just went.
Striker.
yeah, they went limit
Sky
this, and we were like, okay.
Well, Sky Striker, they did ban the cards, and then they were like,
But they
Way
keep
too
bringing
late.
them back. They keep being like,
Have this.
"Hey, have it back, have it back." All of
to
the
be fair,
decks that
now
top
that
of it.
Mystic Mine's banned, it's like not an egregious deck. I don't see it anywhere.
Yeah,
because the
plus-
deck sucks.
Plus, you can just bisteel the ray away, so it's like, recursion where, idiot?
That's
No.
true. That's true.
You
Striker
remove it and
suffers
they're
this
like,
format.
ray effect, and you're like, I'm not a quick effect anymore.
F.
Next question comes to us from 6R6 yet again. What is your favorite token to use when required by game mechanic? He's
Digimon
added
cards.
to that.
He's great.
Do you prefer archetype options if available, sticking to Yu-Gi-Oh tokens, or a third party / other game card?
I will use funny haha Pokemon card or like a random stupid.
Heaps of
Unless
people at our locals use Pokemon cards.
unless there is an official token for what I'm using, then I do like to use the official token.
Like you said, mine's great. What is it?
Don't you still use your JoJo's ones?
That's it.
Yes.
JoJo.
They're lit. It's the Spice
Yeah.
Girls, right?
Yeah, it's the
Yeah.
that's the gang.
Yeah,
from
that's
part
it's sick.
5.
Anyway, I years ago now, I think like back when I was playing Mermail FTK, not FTK, definitely not FTK, Mermail OTK, I had custom tokens made, which were some terrible gold rare Phantom Knight card, but it had really nice symmetry to it.
Yeah, Jake, let me borrow one for YCS this year.
It's really nice. I have 4 of them somewhere, and
I
then
just got nib.
yeah, literally useless. So I use those whenever I can, but yeah, it's just becoming less and less. What?
I just remembered something I was doing at YCS. Continue.
Okay.
Finish your sentence and I'll tell you.
I shall.
This may be
So yeah,
cheating.
I use those
I might
whenever
get
I can, but yeah, it's becoming less and less prevalent. Like Luke, in our last game today, started in Nibiru, and he activated Ash on my field spell. So I was like, Tactics, take a look. I looked at the Nibiru, and it's like the first time in a long time I've looked at a Nibiru in hand and be like, yeah, you can keep that.
Yeah, have fun. Yeah.
I do not care. Yes, Ben.
So at YCS, I kept like forgetting to take the token out of my side deck bit.
Mm-hmm.
So every time I'd go to side deck, I'd like take the token and be like, oh fuck, I've got the token, and put it on my extra deck. And then like it was on like round 5 where I was like, what if this is causing my opponents to play around Nibiru? What if they think I'm siding in Nibiru and then putting the token out to be
token-
That is kind of funny.
Yeah.
That's big, bro. I'm gonna do that.
It's
No, you're not.
I mean,
No, you are not.
I would never do that.
No, you are
So
not.
My
I
opponent-
don't know if that's illegal, but I
That's
was like,
that's a 15 card
that's funny.
token extra deck type vibe.
I was about to say that's as close as you can get to
Yeah.
15.
It has to
token
be a
extra
Nibiru token too. You just place it on the extra deck. Like,
mind games.
oh, siding, yes.
When my
gosh,
opponent
I've
goes,
got-
where's your
oh,
extra
my
deck? And I go, I
token.
don't have one, I'm playing Clue.
My Nibiru token.
Something on this. I will just double check what it is before I have a problem with it. What are the children tokens people use?
What?
No. Like,
Wait,
wait,
do you not know of these tokens?
I know.
Do you not know?
So back
What?
in early
yeah,
days
don't
of
do
Yu-Gi-Oh!
this shit.
Back in
Wait,
the
it's
early
weird.
days of Yu-Gi-Oh!
That's you.
Back in the early days of Yu-Gi-Oh! There, in Japan, a lot of kids that like to play Yu-Gi-Oh!
It was Korea.
Korea, just so happened to be going missing.
I know this. They put them on tokens.
They did indeed put them
Kids
on tokens.
that are like dead. And
They
stuff
were
like
lost
that.
kids tokens.
Yep.
Yeah, don't do that.
People like
Don't
buy
do
them
that.
now.
Yeah, it's
really
actually
fun.
They
really
held
more.
a
It's
lot of value.
really messed up.
Yeah. Even like I understand the concept of like you might not know those people involved, but that's like just someone's kid.
No, I've
Like-
seen them on the auction pages.
I
I'm
bro,
like,
I saw
why
them on
these?
stream.
I'm like, why these high?
I saw them on stream.
Can
And
I
I was like,
just
are you
just
kidding
ban
I
me?
swear
Shit.
they've said like indirectly
Maybe
at
now.
some point.
I hope so.
I have seen judges tell players to change their tokens.
If
Yeah.
Konami can ban Snow, they can ban those stupid ass tokens.
Yeah.
Holy shit!
Yeah,
Also-
it's actually really bad.
Yeah.
Another random thing that is just a rule, those like Return to the Kingdom, Glory of the King's Hand,
Oh yeah, they're cute.
Oh, I use those.
they're illegal.
Why?
You
What?
can be DQ'd from an event for using those as a token.
Why?
It says on the card can't be used in a duel.
Oh my god.
What if you get the ones that don't say that?
They all say that. All the ones printed in Legendary Collections.
They
this
would
card
be
can't be used in a duel.
ideal tokens.
So you'd have to go out of your way to get one printed that didn't say that, and even then they could
Yeah.
probably argue.
From a distance, they're gonna be
Yeah,
like,
they're gonna check it. So
Yeah.
I would.
That's
so-
annoying.
Yu-Gi-Oh just shoots itself.
You
in
could
the
just make
foot
a
all the
token
time.
with that artwork though, like
Yeah.
literally says token has all the things.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That'd
but
be a great treasure.
they
tokens.
just look at it.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
True.
Great one.
Treasure tokens, magic.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I don't care.
Mm. Facts.
So I believe.
Seb's over there.
Yeah,
He's
that
agreeing
is
with
that is our final question.
Oh.
So yeah, it didn't take nearly as long, mainly because we brushed over a lot of the shit that we didn't need to talk about.
me. How's there only 3 questions?
oh.
I'm really disappointed. This makes
I
me sad.
didn't talk enough about Master Duel. Let's go back to that.
Master
So we
Duel.
had 2 new sets released. One which has
up.
Sky Striker Mobilize. What's the new one? Linkage.
Mobilize the
OTK
pedophiles.
So Sky Striker got a card that's literally just come out in Magnificent Mavens now. And we also just got Therions. So it's a real weird timeline in Master Duel at the moment.
I don't like Master Duel.
We're Illusion of Chaos.
Master Duel Timeline shit. We're Illusion of Chaos.
It's weird that
I
they
just
keep
assumed
chopping
it
and
was out.
changing it. No.
We don't. We're missing like 5 DM cards. I'm like, what?
The whole 7 DM people in Master Duel are
Yeah,
outraged.
we are outraged.
Yes,
Free!
I want some ass!
Give
the
me
other 12 that
mana.
want to can't.
Oh wait, Mana's not there either.
Yeah,
Fucking hell.
it's like, why isn't that there?
That card's like 7 years old.
Mahad's there, but they're like, who is Mana? We don't know. There's some issue with the artwork being done by, what's his face?
Kazuki Takahashi.
Yeah.
It was like one of the final artworks.
Yeah, it's
and
one of the
it's
final
probably
artworks
not-
he did, so there's some issue with that.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
fair.
I was not aware.
And like Magi's Magician Girl is just never coming
Yeah.
to TCG as well.
Nope.
Because
Is it
That's again a
It's
Kazuki
an artwork
card,
problem
and
again.
he refused to change it in order to get it.
he's like,
brought here.
no remove Booba.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like it's Dark
Booba!
Magician Girl wearing black with just like the
Oh,
lowest
yes,
cut top.
yes,
Yeah.
And
yes.
it's like, yes.
Yeah, like,
I
can
will
we,
not
like-
change my art.
Yeah, they're like, we just cover it.
It's not hentai, it's art.
I
To
will
be
not
fair,
be censored.
the amount of alt arts we're getting now, where they're just like, yeah, have the Booba cards. It's like,
Yeah,
just
'cause
give
they-
us the
because
damn
they,
original.
No, because they want to make the extra money off those.
Oh, if they brought out Magi as a Lost Art, people would fucking froth.
Yeah.
I think it's the only way we can get.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
the
absolutely.
only possible way.
Also, if they're wasting time with like Laundry Dragon Maid with a missing button, surely they can just give us Magi.
That was
Yeah.
Nurse, Jake.
Come on, man.
Was
Know
it
your
not
dragon
Laundry?
maids.
Nurse.
That's all fucking garbage. Anyway, that does conclude us for the podcast. Thank you all very much for watching and listening. If you are on Spotify, feel free to favorite us and all your other streaming things. If you're on YouTube, like and subscribe. Again, join the
Go
Discord.
find wherever the fuck Low Res Duel is.
Yeah, find low res duels. Let us know how garbage they are. That's the kind of feedback that we want. Otherwise, we will catch you next week. Peace.
Wait.